What's going on, you guys? Welcome to Risky Ryan Trades. Today we're going to be talking about something not so risky, and that's the precious metal silver. Now, silver is a little more volatile than gold, but compared to growth stock or crypto for that matter, this thing is a very stable preserver of wealth. It's meant to protect you from inflation, but from what I can see and what I've gathered, it looks like this thing is setting up for an absolute massive move in the coming maybe weeks, any day now, but maybe a couple years from now. So you do have time to accumulate silver. I know for me, I've been trying to buy a certain amount every single month this year, ever since I saw the charts and kind of dug into it. So I'm going to try to catch you up on what I know, what I'm seeing, and why I think silver makes an excellent investment, especially if you're investing in crypto or high growth stocks that are very volatile. This precious metals being part of your portfolio is a stabilizer element within your overall portfolio and helps to stabilize and smooth out some of the volatility of your overall net worth when it's combined with crypto, which can whipsaw you. This helps to kind of smooth all that stuff out. So first of all, speaking of whipsaw, this is a whipsaw to the upside, and this, what you're looking at, is gold. This is what gold has done over the last few years: 2022, 2023, and 2024 and 2025. You could see it formed a big cup and handle and absolutely sent it to the moon. But when we take a look at the chart of silver, silver's been lagging. And a lot of people say that silver is highly manipulated by the paper markets. So I think that there is a catch-up trade to be had here. Now, why would you invest in silver? What's the fundamental why? Silver's been money since biblical times. But here I had ChatGPT kind of give me 5 reasons to invest in silver. Number one, it's an inflation and currency hedge. Protects you during inflation. So if there's a war, if we get into World War III and there's hyperinflation that happens, or the grid goes down, or there's a quantum apocalypse, you're going to want precious metals to be able to barter with and to just kind of preserve your buying power. Also, the industrial demand. Silver is essential for EV batteries, solar panels, electronics, and data centers. And with the global push toward electrification and AI infrastructure, demand is expected to rise sharply. I heard that you're going to need something like 2 kilograms of silver per car. So the amount of physical silver that's going to be required for the future world that we're heading towards is much more than it is currently. Gold to silver ratio, you can see gold's chart. Gold is way up there. Historically, silver has never been this far apart, really, from gold. So either gold has to come down to silver, or what I think is going to happen, silver is going to come up to gold. Heavily manipulated. So silver prices have been long believed to be suppressed through paper contracts and derivatives, options, short selling. How the hell can you short sell silver? I think what's going to happen, this number 2, exploding industrial demand, is going to implode all of the silver shorts and cause a short squeeze. It's going to cause the value of silver to skyrocket, and it shows on the charts. I can't wait to show you the chart. And that's this short squeeze potential. So if industrial bio, I guess that's what I just said. So if me and you demand physical silver, and that's what I recommend buying, is physical silver. If you're going to buy silver at all, that's what I prefer to do anyways. If they demand physical silver, the paper shorts are going to get wrecked, okay? So let's take a look at the charts. So this dates back, I want to zoom in here real quick, to the 1940 low, or 1933 low. You can see we had some data here, but I'm taking this way back, way back. And you can see market symmetry has held up over the last 90 years or so. These Gann angles and Gann arcs, they've marked important turning points in the price of silver. And I don't know if you see this, but in 1980, we hit $45. Then again in 2011, we hit $45. And we are forming a multi-decade, massive cup and handle formation, just like the one, but like over a much larger, a much longer time scale than gold. But this same formation, which caused this squeeze to happen, has been forming over the last, 45 years. So once this cup and handle completes and we finally are able to squeeze out, which could be, over the next 5 years, which would correlate with the industrial demand and the demand for actual, real, physical silver, we could be looking at an absolute massive move up in silver. And so the levels that I'm looking at, and this is what I'm looking forward to, between 45 and about 55 to, if it happens in the short term, maybe like 65, there's going to be some resistance. But once we break that, I think that we're going to shoot up to $96, $164, and ultimately we could top out or get above $322 per ounce of silver in my lifetime. As I speak, the last ounce of silver I bought was about $35. So this is like a 10x opportunity potentially for the silver that you buy today. And the downside risk, in my opinion, on precious metals is as low as it gets, really, in the in the capital assets and the things that you would invest your money in. It's one of the safer things that you can put your money in. And so when the upside is a potential 10x over the next, say, call it 20 years, maybe, at the slowest, let's just say that it follows this Gann angle that it seems to want to stay steady on. What is that? 20. So by the time I'm retired, which is when I want to have a bunch of silver, it could be 10x from here. So I know I'm on a schedule where I buy a certain amount of silver. There's a certain amount of silver that I want to have before it hits this $45 mark. I want to get 100 ounces at minimum before it hits this, because once it hits this, it's going to run away. It could run away from you really quick. So that's what I'm seeing on the charts. Silver, it's great. If you make a ton of money in crypto, this is what my plan is. Like, say XRP just fucking moons. I'm going to take profits and I'm going to convert that into silver. It's like locking in your gains for the long run. Paying, and potentially you could, see mind-blowing gains on that again. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. If you want me to take a look at a different crypto or stock or maybe a different precious metal, go ahead and comment below. And if you've been enjoying these videos, you want to see more, hit the subscribe button so that you can be, you can see my next video on the timeline. All right. Thank you so much. Till next time, Risky Brian out.